And Pete could whistle between his teeth with his fingers, and you could hear it a mile away. And this farmer who was looking out for her place came around the corner, and Pete standing there couldn't get the whistle out.
Yeah.
So Rich and Pete, Bill, I was at the hotel with them. Remember, we'd wait in the hotel till the school bell rang. For some reason, I didn't go with them. I couldn't get in the car, I guess. I had to walk. And go to the middle school, to the Catholic school, where we were in middle school, where we were in freshman in high school. The carload that got in the car and rode to school with Rich went to Leany Beanies instead. Skipped school and broke into this place. Boy, it was a...
But wasn't her name Beistettel or something?
Yeah.
Beistettel?
Yeah.
And we called her Leany Beanie.
Leany Beanie.
But I mean, did she have relatives, or where'd she come from?
She
Somebody
probably grew
dropped
up
her
in
off.
that
She was a
house.
widow.
Huh?
She probably grew up in that house.
Oh, yeah.
There's
I
bystanders.
never did know anything about her.
Yeah.
There are? They must have disowned her because, boy, yeah, she was mean looking.
Oh yeah, man, we go the other way,
Scared
left side of the
little
road,
kid.
yeah.
Oh,
Because it was like, just her dress was
oh my God.
some kind of witchy.
We had one of the same generation lived in that old house back where Alice Kramer lives today. What was his name? He was in the Civil War.
Parks.
Yeah.
Not Shavy.
Gene Parks?
Gene
Gene.
Parks.
Yeah.
Shady Park, everybody had such
Gene
nicknames.
Parks.
And how come they
That
called
was a
her?
Parks that
Parks.
lived back in that street, Lee, cause I
Who?
used to go.
This
He had
was
a
a
wife.
this
though.
was a bachelor.
I used to
Shavy
go there
Parks.
with Mom.
Leany Beanie.
Everybody knew everybody in the whole town.
Oh yeah.
Nobody locked their doors.
Oh
Right.
no, we didn't have a key. We
No.
had a skeleton key to our back porch.
Yeah.
But then of all things, one night Yobie came in, as he had a tendency to do when he was a senior, late partying, and the doors were locked. He had a crawl in
So
the
he
coal
went
bed.
through the coal chute.
Yeah,
Who did?
Yobie.
Alfie.
Did you ever come to Rich's movies? Remember, they used to take
Yeah.
him to movies, and then he'd come home and dramatize them right
Oh,
off the
yeah,
kitchen,
and
that
then-
little room
then
off to the left.
He'd be
There
the
was curtains over the little closet,
Yeah.
and he'd get behind that curtain up there, and he'd come out with a Western movie, he was riding the horse and so forth, and he'd dramatize the whole movie.
The whole
And
movie.
we'd all sit in that, was a chair, like a bed, day bed or something, or
Mhm.
sofa, in there, we'd all sit in that, and we'd just imagine that whole movie, literally.
Yeah.
And Donnie Hare and Donnie Kramer, there was all 5 or 6 of us there watching Rich
Put
showing
on
us
the
what the movie was like.
Where does the Schmidts come in? When there Donnie Schmidt?
Donnie Smith, yeah, it was Donnie Smith too.
Is he the one that we drank the?
No, Donnie
Cider in
lived
the basement?
country. He
No,
was-
Donnie, no, he was
these
in
are just-
country.
Who was it? Whose house did we drink the cider at? In the basement, and it had
that
your
was
dad.
Hermie,
Hermie
Donnie's
Adams.
brother.
Everybody
Oh, no,
had
oh, no, in
cider
Fowler?
in the basement.
Fowler.
Right
like,
across
like
the street from Dad.
it
we-
had people's. Everybody wrote their names down in this
Oh, that's
basement cellar.
outside of town.
Oh, that's a mile east of
Yeah,
Fowler.
mile east.
In the basement,
Yeah,
there's Rich's
Phelan.
name's
Donnie-
carved on the
Donnie
basement.
Schaefer, Donnie Schmidt,
Donnie Schmidt.
Donnie Schmidt.
Yeah, that's who.
Yeah, and
Hermie,
Robert carved his
Hermie.
name in on the, yeah,
They had cider.
yeah, they
He
always had
married
good cider.
Betty's.
And
Mhm.
Ralphie, we
Joey
found his
Pine.
You
name
knew
was on
everybody.
there. Oh, that was about the time
That's
we
why I
all got
can't
drunk
figure
in there?
out
Yeah.
I don't know this
Was
Salem.
you there, Lee? When we
He's
got
a
drunk?
father to the. Joel, we had a redhead in 8th grade.
Oh, redhead.
Lived
We had
out
a
east of
redhead.
town.
Boy, girl, redhead,
We had Rita
Joel
Fletcher.
Salem.
Joe Thalen?
Wonder what happened with him.
Joe
She
Thalen.
had red hair.
I
Yeah.
remember, he lived what, the Joe Thalen?
Yeah.
Joyce had
Let's see,
bad breath.
I
Was
don't
he
know.
Wilbur's
She had
brother?
bad teeth.
Yeah, sure, we had Joe
And then one of
Thalen,
those
Joe
times when
Weber,
you just didn't want
and who was the
She
other
wasn't
guy?
in
Joe,
Catholic school though, was she?
I don't think she was.
Joe, he
Catholic.
lived out
She
east
maybe
of
came
town
from
on the
Iowa or
left.
something. I don't know.
Yeah, it was his
Joe
left.
Simmons.
Joe Simmer.
Joe Simmons, yeah.
See if Bill
Joe
Powers-
Simmons, yeah, and every time they say Joe, I'd get behind, and the sisters would say, Joe Weber, I see you. Yeah, oh, I was bashful.
Oh,
in
and
those
Debbie,
days.
highlight of Joe's memories is when he was in high school, we were all playing football on the football field, and he had a special assignment that night to take our nuns somewhere, because he could drive. We were in the 9th grade.
I know.
And he came by honking the horn so proud. Oh man, and we're kind of proud to have Joe driving sister up to the school. And the school was about 5 steps up a big concrete stairs. And he pulls up to get close, and he goes right up the stairs, right to the door.
Well, I gotta tell you the reason for that to be. In those days, we had a clutch and
Yeah,
and a brake.
yeah.
Well, they were made of steel, so they put these rubber feet over the top of them. Well, after a few years, the rubber
It's gone.
is right on the metal.
Yeah.
And I took her because it was raining someplace. I was going to get her up close to the door. Well, shoot, I got up close to the door and I put the brake on, it slid off on the gas, and shoot, I shot right up.
What was her
The
reaction?
car right through the school door.
And
Yeah.
that repair job was there forever.
Oh yeah, Pa came down and patched it up with a board over the whole thing.
Was that
Then we-
Sister Michelangelo or
Sister
something?
Michelinda. She was sitting in the
she
front
was-
seat. She hops out real quick. Oh, I'll go get Father Esper. Well, my dad heard about it by that time, I guess, 2 minutes from town. So he comes up and backs the car down and all. And he didn't fuss at me at all. He said, no, I
Oh,
can fix
no.
that easy, yeah. But,
I mean, you were driving the nun to,
yeah,
You
to
were
the
doing a good
doctor or
thing.
something. Yeah, right. I got to drive because they knew I was bored in school. I hated school. And they knew I was the only kid that could drive. Because I learned to drive when I was probably 10 years old.
You probably
Yes.
picked her up because it was raining.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
did, yeah.
Wherever she had to go that evening after school, he took her. We were out playing football,
Yeah.
just a touch game. I don't know, it was probably maybe the spring of the year.
I don't
We
know.
were,